How's it, everyone? It is Monday, May 5th. Happy Cinco de Mayo. Let's get into your forecast outlook for the week. Starting with a live look at Folly right now. Things are pretty drained out on the low tide at the moment. Swell is down in size a little bit compared to yesterday, but winds are forecasted to stay light over the next few hours on the tide push. So midday on your Monday could be worth taking a look and potentially getting into the water, that size hanging around potentially like waist high, holding all the way throughout the day. Rest of the week, Tuesday, swell is down a little bit further in size. We're hanging out around 1.5 feet at 6 to 7 seconds. Winds will be light offshore tomorrow morning and then trending onshore in the afternoon. So Tuesday morning also potentially worth a look. Wednesday, winds should be light and offshore all day, although swell is still going to be down in size. So hanging out around 1.5 feet at 8 seconds. So given that little bit longer period, there is a little bit less size, but conditions should be favorable all day on Wednesday as well. Thursday, we've got a jump up in swell size, so 2 feet at 9 seconds for your Thursday. Still light offshore winds all the way through the first half of the day, trending onshore, but still light through the second half of the day. Friday, swell jumps up even further, 2.5 feet at 9 seconds. And then getting into the weekend, things are going to get interesting. So we've got some potential swell production coming from a low pressure system that is forecasted to come across Florida into the Atlantic, and again, maybe produce some of that homegrown swell. So looking at back end of Saturday here, we're up to 4 feet at 6 seconds of swell. This is the Euro model, late Saturday, getting into Sunday, and then early Monday. So you see that low pressure spinning in the Gulf, trending across Florida, and then into the Atlantic. And that's what's going to give us that potential for some swell production into the weekend. Now, given this is a week out, so a lot of things can change, but this is definitely something to keep an eye on. By Sunday, Surfline's got us at 6 to 7 feet of swell at 6 to 7 seconds. So given that shorter period wind swell, there could definitely be some size. Winds could potentially be cranking out of the northeast, but given that this is a week out, local winds can definitely change. But keep an eye out for the weekend. There looks like pretty much a small wave all the way up until then. We're getting into that part of the season where we can get these homegrown storms and produce some really fun swell, guys. So everyone have a wonderful week. Hopefully you can get a surf in the meantime. You.